ladder time, and story time. We might get to 885 if I do well enough. I'm on a fairly good streak. But, so, I'm still in high school, alright? And I'm a hooper, alright? I hoop. I love basketball. And, every year we do this kids camp for 1st through 4th graders. And some of these kids are specimens, and some of them don't think I can say. Yeah. But there is this one kid who started coming there when he was in kindergarten, my freshman year, and I'm a junior. And it's for 1st through 4th grade. This kid's been going since a kindergarten, and he's been there so much, and he's like so much more developed than all the other kids that he is in 2nd grade playing on 10-foot goals with the 3rd and 4th graders. All right, when he should be playing on the 8-foot goal where he has been the last 2 years and cooking. All right, this dude is insane, and he'll be running around game days. His team won't even play. He'll drag his mom out of bed at 8 in the morning and have her pull up to our gym just in case a team needs an extra player. This kid, the amount of times I've had this kid on my team, because for some reason I'm cursed with the players who just don't show up. See, now I know they're in elementary school and they rely on their parents to get there, but like, if you're gonna pay money for your kid to play basketball, at least take them to the games. Like, you can miss a practice every once in a while. The practices don't really do much. They're just the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I've done the same defensive slide drill the whole time I've had it since freshman year. But you would think you're paying, I don't know the price because I'm not the one who set it up, and I don't really feel like asking. But you would think you paid this sum of money, and you're just, nah. I mean, you can go to every practice, and you're not allowed to miss one. But when the games come around and your team needs you, you know, like, I don't know how people do this. I'm thinking, like, if I'm paying money for my child to play basketball, like, you're going to everything. If you go to every practice, you're going to every game, all right? Or you're going to every game regardless. I will be sick as a dog. I will take you and go back home, all right? Actually, it's probably not a smart idea. Anyway, but there's another kid who he's in 3rd grade now. This dude, I kid you not, in 2nd grade on the 8-foot goals was averaging 40 prime Rockets James Harden numbers in the 2nd grade. Because people, they dribble by looking down. That's all they do. And holy crap, I shouldn't have got the tower. Anyway, they dribble with their head down. And this kid knows that if you guys have seen the clip of Kobe talking about it, like, he scored 60 because people can't dribble with their left hand. So they let them dribble with their right, and then the second they go to their left, he just steals it. That's basically what this kid does. He steals it, full court, gets a free layup. This dude's averaging 40. And he took only layups. He was also probably shooting a solid 25% from the field. But who cares? Dude was a bucket. He was a bucket. And this kid and the other kid I'm talking about, we'll call the kid who's too young to be playing, we'll call him Specimen A, all right? And the one that's averaging James Harden numbers, we'll just call him James for James Harden. And Specimen A and James Harden, they played against each other. Holy crap. This, like, I don't even know. It's like Wilt's 100-point game versus, I don't even know. It was insane. They're going back and forth. And then the weird thing is these teammates are just kind of just running back and forth. But at the same time, they're like, wow, we have 22 points. And this guy on my team has 22 points. They get the ball and they're like, I gotta score. See, I know some people are, most of these kids, most of them are going to be ball hogs. They want to score. But, I mean, like, you would think, and the amount of times, too, I know they're, like, elementary school kids, and they're not, like, young Sheldon type elementary school kids, but the amount of times I get asked a day, are we winning, when they're playing? 90% of the time, it's a no. But the times that it is a yes, I'm like, yes. We're the guest score, and they're the home score. 5 minutes later, same kid walks up after 2 points have been scored the whole 5 minutes and goes, "Are we winning?" I don't know, man. Look at the scoreboard. I just told you how it was laid out. But I sometimes think these kids refuse to do things for themselves now with like technology and stuff, and some parents not being the greatest. I'm not blaming on any of these parents. Some of these parents are great parents. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're amazing people. But these people, these kids will not do anything for themselves. Like I had a kid who had to tie his shoe. Now I think this kid was just struggling. All right, he was struggling. He was probably tired from being at my station. He's a little fourth grader, and this dude was tying his shoe for a solid like 15 minutes. I was like, oh. Okay, it wasn't actually 15. We get like 12 minutes at each station. But this dude was tying his shoe forever. I think it went from 11 minutes on the clock down to like 7. It took him 4. Oops, that's the wrong card. Oops, that's the wrong. Okay. Anyway, I just lost it. But this dude was tying his shoe forever. And then all of a sudden, it's just everybody's shoe had to be tied. And I was like, what is going on? And they took their sweet time. And I said, all right, the faster you guys go, the more races we can get. Done. They were all done tying their shoes. So fast. It's like, oh my Lord. It was actually kind of funny. Yeah, and the other coaches usually aren't the greatest with kids. Like most of them just kind of talk like this to the kids, and you can't understand what they're saying, and the kids can't hear their directions. And I'm like, come on, man, you gotta speak up so the kids can hear you, you know. And we have 3 courts where we have these kids camps at, and I'm usually in the middle one because this goal's broken. That it doesn't go down, so I'm usually at that one doing the defense because you don't have to have a goal for it because I just make them do defensive slides and stuff. And the other coaches, so it'll go from like we have like a rubber court for like marching band and all kinds of crap. Don't even need a court, just use the nature outside. Anyway, that rubber court usually sends their people to me, and then I send mine either to the other side of the court or into the middle for ball handling with. Just do the ball handling in between the courts. It's just, the layout's really weird. You'd have to actually like see it to understand it because it's weird. It's hard to explain. But these coaches are just like, you're all the way down there on the end, and they point at me, and I'm like on one side of half court, and the group that they're supposed to go to is on the other court on the opposite side. It's like, what in the world? They're not coming to me, man. And then I'll have 2 groups come with me, and I have to pick out a person that I know, and I'll be like, if you're in this group with this person, you're over there. And they're like, but they said I was with you. And it's like, no, they said you were over there, but they're not good at explaining directions. So, whatever. Yeah, it's always messed up. And we had a group that started without anybody. It's usually the ball handling group because freaking lucky ducks. They don't have to do. They always get the free group first, right? And they had the free group first, right? I sent my group to the ball handling station, and one of the groups just didn't like. They sent their group to the wrong spot, so then we had the free one, but it was going the wrong way. I don't know how it worked. It ended up not working out. We ended up missing a whole group like we did yesterday. And it's one big cluster of just not good stuff just going on. It's bad. But it's fun teaching the kids. I mean, some of them aren't the greatest. Yes! Alright, we win. Good game, young fella. But yeah, it's questionable. But that is it for today's Clash Royale video. It's been a bit, but we're close. We're slowly climbing to 8,500. So